Welcome to Nitpicking Nerds and another world-famous tier list.
This time, we're doing the Planeswalkers, all of them.
I'm your host, Joe Cherries.
I'm your host, Beezy, and that makes us the Nitpicking Nerds. If you like tier lists and goofing off, this is going to be super lighthearted. Just give us a subscription, Go to the Patreon, hit us up. You can go to the Discord for free, and then warm up to the Patreon if you want.
Yep, and that's already some sweet stuff. So, what are we doing? We're taking every Planeswalker who has a card.
The only ones that are not here are the Kaldheim ones, but they're not even, officially released yet. So, this is every Planeswalker that's ever been on a Magic the Gathering card.
Yes, exactly. And that you can physically pick up right now on tcgplayer.com.
With our affiliate link. Let's get into the tier list. Do the little...
All right, so let's jump into it. We have S to poop tier, S being the cream of the crop, poop being the poop of the crop.
Yes, and then we're going to grade all these Planeswalkers based on the power of their actual cards, how fun their actual cards are, and the lore, the story of the Planeswalker.
Yes, so very first one, we have a Johnny, who is a pretty cool Planeswalker. He's a giant cat person. He carries a weapon that is his and his brother's weapon put together.
Honestly, non-human Planeswalkers get a little bit of a boost for me. I'm kind of just sick of seeing some guy running around. They all look the same, and they're all supermodels, and I don't... Ugh. But Johnny's got some sad story. He was one of the original 5 Planeswalkers.
Yes, he was. He's very cool. I like a Johnny a lot, but his cards aren't very powerful.
They all just gain life. And if they're not that powerful, how fun can they be?
They're I'd say Johnny's like a B. He's still upper class.
Yeah.
He's still... I have no disrespect for a Johnny, but I'm going to give him a B.
He paved the way for people like Aminatu, who's next.
Aminatu is a flicker guy.
She's a girl.
Sorry. Mess with the top of your library, flicker stuff. Weird cards. She has awesome art though.
She can be your commander.
She can be your commander. And what else? Seb McKinnon did the best art ever.
Well, she can create butterfly or moths, and there's all these moths that follow, and they do stuff.
The representative, if they touch you, they change your path and fate.
Yeah, it's I don't want that to happen to me.
I give her also a B.
But behind a Johnny.
Yes, a Johnny is cooler and a little better.
All right, this is the worst named Planeswalker. Not close. Fight me on it. It's Angrath. They took the word angry, and I took the word wrath, and they made Angrath, and he's always angry. He's a Minotaur pirate. He's not from Ixalan, but he was there. But also there's apparently other Minotaur pirates, even though he was the only one, because Wizards doesn't know how to make continuity. He's got little Minotaur daughters, though. We learned that in the War of the Spark novel.
I don't know how little they are. How little can a Minotaur be? I have no clue.
I don't know. To me, he's just I'm just trying to get back to my daughters. It's just funny to me.
This is a classic D. I don't know.
I'm on C.
I have no respect for him.
He's got Minotaur daughters.
That's not anything.
All right, that's not anything. Arlen Cord is the first ever transform Planeswalker after the first 6 that they did.
Yep, and not even the newest one, because now Tybalt is the newest one.
Yes, Tybalt. He can't transform.
Yeah, that's true. He can't transform, but he has 2 sides.
Yes, Arlen is... I like that she's a middle-aged woman. I'm like I said, I'm sick of everyone looks like Liliana. But she doesn't do anything. What does she do?
Yeah.
Ever.
She's pretty boring. D tier with that.
Yeah, I mean, she's not poop. I don't hate her.
She's throwaway.
Yeah, she's just... Maybe they should do something with her. All right, Ashiok has no face, has no gender, likes the Phyrexians, and has done almost nothing. I'm fine with Ashiok, right at C tier. I just... As soon as they do something relevant to the story, they get bumped up to a B.
Yeah, I agree with that. Next, Basri Ket just came out with Core 21. Why? Don't know. It was a Teferi set. Teferi never met Basri Ket.
We've never met Basri Ket. He's from Amonkhet. We were just there. Why do we need more?
Basri Ket's from Amonkhet. That's lame.
But he wasn't there when everything went down.
Oh, tons of stuff went down.
His god died.
I have no clue what's going on.
I'm on poop tier for Basri. His card, he only has 1 card. Doesn't do anything.
It's not very good. I can agree with that. It's just, what does he do? Nothing? Okay.
Why couldn't we have gotten Teo and seen more of Teo, who is a character people care about? B.O.B., not the rapper. This is Bevy of Beebles. It's just from an unset. I don't really care about Beebles too much. They have no lore.
They have little tiny butts.
They have furry butts, and they're little peach fuzz people.
Yeah, they're D.
Classic D, like bottom of D tier.
What? No.
Yeah, I just don't care.
I like him more than Ireland. And
See, Beebles were just a complete whiff for me. Bolas. Nicol Bolas, you may have heard of him. He's the greatest villain in the entire universe.
Greatest villain in the multiverse.
How many T's are in multiverse?
Multiverse.
Bolas, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's almost a waste of my time to explain what Bolas did. He's a villain. He tried to kill everybody.
He's very evil, very mean. Put him in a S tier.
S tier for Bolas?
How is he not S tier?
Yeah, his cards are really good.
His cards are all... He's really good. He's really powerful.
He's fun.
I mean, it's tough to beat Bolas. He's just good. Oh,
Speaking of not good, it's Calyx. The story of Calyx is Clothis was mad at Elspeth for cheating her destiny, so she made a little servant person to go and hunt her down. That's fine. You're allowed to do that. And then when Elspeth planeswalked away, he's like, oh, how am I supposed to find Elspeth? That's my only job. I'll just planeswalk too. That's so stupid. He sucks. He doesn't do anything. His whole existence is tied to Clothis and following Elspeth, and now he's a planeswalker? What's he going to do? Just follow Elspeth? We're just going to get both of them in every set, or never see this guy again? In either of case, he's poop tier?
Poop tier. Maybe he'll get better.
I don't know how. I literally just don't know how. The only way that he could get better is if he could teach like Clothis how to planeswalk or something, or like bring her with him.
I have no clue. It's weird because I don't know what a planeswalker spark is, but the fact is that he's completely created by
Clothis. He's tied to Clothis, I assume.
And Clothis made a planeswalker spark?
No, I don't think you can make it. It's every living thing has a chance to be one.
But how does that work?
Nobody knows.
Exactly.
All right, Chandra has two characteristics. She's impulsive and she uses fire. And I don't know that she's ever characterly grown since then. She has a mom. She likes her mom. So she grew on Kaladesh a little bit.
And here's the reason. This quote right here is the reason that she's going to be put in D tier.
Oh, no. Chandra had never been into girls. Her crushes, and she'd had her fair share, were mostly the brawny, parenthesis, and decidedly male, parenthesis, types like Gids. But there had always been something about Nissa Ravane specifically, something the two of them shared in that great chemical mix, arcing between them like one of Ral Zarek's lightning bolts that had thrilled her from the moment they first met. All right.
So Chandra just, this is...
She's just so straight it hurts.
She's so straight it hurts. It's a meme.
Decidedly male. Chandra had never been into girls.
Chandra thought that in her head. She thought, I've never been into girls.
Wait a minute. I've never been into girls.
But something between me and Nissa, like a lightning bolt.
You know,
of a platonic relationship.
Yeah. I love you as a friend. Of course.
Get in D tier, Chandra. Sorry.
Nah, she's cool. I'm going to put her in C.
Fine.
That just because Greg Weisman tried to tank the character into
I don't think
dirt.
it's Greg Weisman's fault. I'm going to say that
he had a quota to meet.
Yeah, he had a straight quota to meet.
They're like, decidedly male. What does that mean? So good. All right, now the deadest, greatest thief in the multiverse, Dak Faden, the John Cena of Magic.
Yeah, he died for no reason at all. His hands are red because he got caught red-handed.
Here's the issue. I'm totally fine with Dak Faden dying. I thought that was like the best part of the book. But they needed to like up that body count. There's so many planeswalkers on this list that should have just died. Like Calyx, I know he wasn't even around, but I still think he should have died in War of the Spark.
He should have died before his existence.
Dak it's sad that he died. I feel like characters that are dead lose points because they can never be cool. They're like their coolness factor is now capped. There's nothing else they can do.
Yeah, I give him a D or a C.
I'm on with like low, like Dak Faden will reside at the end of C tier for the rest of this tier list.
For the rest of time.
Yeah, he'll never grow.
Unless they give him a new planeswalker, which they could, because they've given dead.
Yeah, I don't really like that too much.
Sarah got a planeswalker.
I only like when they've given one that has never gotten one. I'd be irritated if we got another Dak or like another Venser. Dak Faden. All right, they're ready. This is Ingenious Iconoclast and Scrap Savant. This is a paraplegic planeswalker.
Yeah, I don't know. This character doesn't interest me much.
He's smart, and I like he's in like a crazy robot wheelchair, but that's about it. He doesn't really do anything. So like D? Above Ireland for sure.
Sure, yeah. D above Ireland.
All right, Davriel. Speaking of people who don't do anything, I did not read his novel.
I also did not read his novel, and
should we correct for that?
No.
Let's give him a poop tier.
D.
I mean,
He's cool looking. He's so cool looking.
He looks like Darth Vader.
Yeah, Darth Vader's super cool looking.
Well, Darth Vader was around first, so when I see someone that looks like Darth Vader, it's less cool.
I don't care. It still looks cool.
Domri Raid. He's like super young and super stupid. And this is one of the situations I wanted to use the artwork for Anarch of Bolas because Domri's never been the Anarch of Bolas.
Never.
He's never had a staff with Bolas horns on it.
Never.
He never even knew who Bolas was. He was like, oh, there's a dragon man. I'm going to serve that guy. And then Bolas is like, die. And he died.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Poop tier? I don't know.
I don't care about Domri at all. I think he's boring, and I don't think he does anything.
None of his cards are fun or cool.
Poop.
He's better than Basri.
I guess.
All right, Dovin Baan. This actually just... Domri also perfect for death in War of the Spark. It was perfect. Mm-hmm. Nobody cares about Domri. Dovin Baan, similarly, should have died in War of the Spark. But no. He died 5 minutes later, and you'd have to delve into a story on the internet to find it.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, he died. Remember Rat killed him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as her alter ego, freaking Lazav, who's trying to be relevant in the story, even though he's not a planeswalker, so we can't ever check up on him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or care.
No one. Lazav would be below poop tier.
I give D.
Dovin's a D. He's a little baby sellout trader, and he got blinded, and he doesn't ever do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't really do much. He just kind of dies.
He's like a tier C villain.
He joins the Azorius and takes him over.
I like his Thopters. That's about it. Elspeth, oh baby. Elspeth died. She got stabbed in the heart. She's always been looking for a home. She thought maybe Theros could be her home, and then she's like the best hero ever there, and then Hela gets jealous, and he skewers her.
Yeah. Elspeth's super cool, and her story's super cool. I want to know more about her home plane.
She's a complete badass. Elspeth is like one of my favorite planes. I would put her above Bolas.
I would put her below Bolas.
Like she dies, and then...
But in S tier.
Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I'll settle definitely S tier because she dies. One of the only well-written planeswalkers. And then when they had the chance to write her redemption story, where she comes out of the underworld and like kicks Heliod's ass and gets the Shadow Spear, they just write absolutely zero words about it.
Yeah, because they messed up so bad on the last story.
I don't even know how you mess up this story. It's so cool.
Yeah, I mean...
The outline was great.
Yeah, but War of the Sparks outline is cool too, and they messed it up.
I don't know if they messed it up. They just made a few mistakes.
It's pretty awful. It's a pretty poop story. Have me and you read the book?
Like the cliff notes is good.
The cliff note. That's what I'm saying. The story, the outline is good. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
You can take a really.
Well, I don't need a Theros book. I just want to know, like, can we get some canon stuff? Like, does anything happen besides what's on the cards?
No.
When War of the Spark, though, they messed up because the cards literally depicted things that did not happen.
Yep, that was
so stupid.
Really stupid.
Ridiculous. Like, what a stupid choice. Estrid, a.k.a. Ripley from Alien 3. All we know is she likes masks.
Poop. I hate this Planeswalker.
Poop tier.
I don't care about her at all.
What does she do? Are we ever going to see her again? Probably not.
Put her below, like, Calyx. We know less about her than Calyx.
Well, she's a better card, so we'll put her above Calyx.
Sure.
All right, Fraley's one of the nine Titans.
9 Titans?
She's helped seal the Time Rifts in Dominaria, sacrificed herself, and she's an elf with an eye patch.
She's very old, very powerful. We get to see her in the background of the one Nissa.
Plus, she has some like callback cards like Song of Fraley's, and she's done some things. I would put her in like A tier.
Yeah, A's perfect for her. She fits right in A tier.
Her card's really good.
Yeah, she's awesome.
All right, Garrick, the second of the original 5. This one has some of the better Planeswalkers or some of the cooler ones. Way cooler than a Johnny.
Yeah, most of his Planeswalkers ain't great. They're okay.
I mean, Garrick turns into a homicidal maniac, starts chopping off other Planeswalkers' heads. I thought that was like the coolest.
Yeah, that's extremely cool.
His feud with Liliana, is he like A tier below Fraley's?
Yeah, A tier. I put him above Fraley's.
All right.
I care more about.
I was being conservative. I love Garrick.
I like Garrick more than I like Fraley's.
Okay, sure. And now he's uncursed. I love his feud with Liliana. I hope they get to like meet up again, and it's really awkward.
They just shake hands and walk away.
Eh.
Her tiny little hand in his huge ass hand.
All right. Next is probably the most male Planeswalker on this list.
Definitively.
Decidedly, for sure. Gideon, who is thankfully dead.
And thankfully male. If
he becomes the White Theros god, I'm going to scream.
I wouldn't even be mad.
I would scream.
It's fine. If he's stuck on Theros, then he can't Planeswalk.
Oh, God. If he becomes I'm going to scream even more.
What?
If he somehow ever becomes a Planeswalker again, I'm going to lose it. Gideon is dead, thankfully. He sacrificed himself. All of his cards are the exact same card. All of his character traits are the exact same character trait. Every single arc he's ever had is him being tragically arrogant.
Yep.
That is all.
I would give him a C.
Well, below Dak.
He's probably above Chandra.
Actually, he is also dead. He's not better than Chandra. He's the reason that Chandra has that meme.
I don't think he's the reason.
All right, Huatli.
Poop.
Poop.
I don't care about Huatli at all. This is talking about a character I could not care less about.
Dinosaur lady. And she got 2 cards for some reason. She now has 3 Planeswalker cards. And you don't know anything about her.
She has 4 Planeswalker cards because she has the deck one.
Oh, yeah. 4 Planeswalker cards. That's the one we don't even know anything about.
Yes, don't care about that character.
Jace Bellerin, the Mickey Mouse of Magic. What do we give Jace?
I don't like Jace as much as everyone else, but I'll correct for that, and I think he's like an A.
So his Ixalan story was like the best story we've had for Jace because he was such an annoying little baby.
Yeah, I mean, he's super powerful. His cards, a lot of his cards are good. Jace the Mind Sculpt is one of the most iconic Magic cards of all time.
Weirdly, none of the Jaces are really Commander playable.
No, not too many.
Like Prince Prodigy.
Yeah, it's JVP and that's it.
Yeah. All right, Jaya Ballard, someone else who should have died in War of the Spark. Just an old woman with nothing left to prove, nothing left to show us. She was a creature. Now she's old. She mentors Chandra.
I do like that. I like her mentoring Chandra, but other than that, I don't really care about Jaya Ballard. She's old. I don't know what she did. I don't know enough of her old story to get involved.
And if I did, I wouldn't really care that much. So sorry.
Solid.
Above Dovin?
I was thinking below Dak in C tier.
Below Dak? We just said we'd never do it. Whatever. Jiang Yangu, Wildcrafter. He is not as bad as his counterpart Moo because he has a little cute dog.
Yeah.
Moo is adorable.
Yeah, I'll give him bottom of D tier instead of F tier, instead of poop tier.
He's better than Bob.
Because he has a cute dog.
He has a really cute dog that planeswalks with him.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we care about. The dog can be it's like stoned. It brings it to life or something.
Yeah, it's like a stone dog, and it can grow in size, which I think that's actually kind of cool. Karn, he's the reason that New Phyrexia exists. He can time travel. He's a golem. He's part of the legacy weapon.
He can't really time travel.
He has time travel.
He has time travel. That's fair.
He's a robot. He gets pooped on by pigeons. That is canon.
That is canon.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk to me of pigeons. Why would someone just come up and talk to him about pigeons?
Want to talk about pigeons?
Until you have lived as a statue, do not. B.
I was thinking A.
Oh.
Or S. He's really cool.
All right. Yeah. He's one of the most powerful planeswalkers there for like every story.
I do love how he starts as a pacifist, and in War of the Spark, he's smashing skulls.
And he's going to commit genocide on New Phyrexia at some point. Kasmina, all she's really done is been an enigmatic mentor and turned a Eternal into a frog.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, poop. I don't like her at all. I don't care.
No, I would give her poop. I'll give her bottom of D.
She's never done anything.
She's cool. Her Planeswalker is really good. It was like the best uncommon.
We don't even know anything about her. I don't care about this.
It was a fun Planeswalker to play with. Kaya, I have never been a fan of Kaya.
I like Kaya.
What?
I don't have a problem with her at all. I love the being able to kill spirits thing. That's really awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what. Do they go to super spirit world?
She's an assassin. She goes around killing spirits. I like it. I'd give her a B.
A B.
Yeah.
Wow. Apparently, she's one of the main characters of the whole story.
I'd put her in between Aminatu and Ajani.
Jeez. All right. Because I got to put Kasmina out of poop. I'll give you a B for Kaya. Kiora. On Arena, all Kiora does is make fish puns.
Yeah, it's so weird to me because Kiora doesn't come off as somebody who's going to make puns, but that's all she does on Arena.
Yeah, she kind of came off as like a spunky adventurer, like annoying big sister type.
No.
You
meant someone who makes a lot of puns, right?
Oh, yeah, I should have. Decidedly punny.
Yeah, decidedly punny.
But she never does anything story-wise.
Yeah.
Her one chance was on Zendikar, and that's She steals Thassa's Bite It, and that was cool back when it happened. And then she did nothing with it.
She still has it.
Cool. What did she do with it?
I don't know.
She didn't even do anything in the world.
She's cooler than Kasmina.
Yeah, that's for sure. She's probably like above Arlen.
Yeah.
Above Davriel.
Sure.
What does Davriel do? Kiora at least has like 6 cards. Koth has 1 card.
Koth is fine. He might be dead. He's probably dead. We don't know if he's dead.
He's fighting the Phyrexians. He's probably not dead. I know he kicked He kicked out Elspeth from the plane because she had like a panic attack.
Oh.
She was having like a huge anxiety. There's like a Phyrexian obliterator that was like, she was trapped, I think, and a Phyrexian obliterator was like coming at her, and I think he like yeeted her off the plane. He's like, you can, or no, he was gonna detonate a bomb, and he's like, you can go or die. And she's like, well, I guess I'm gonna go.
Is he dead?
I don't know. We don't know. I mean, he's not very good.
D.
Poop?
I don't really care about him.
He's like heroic, and he's against the poop.
Sure, put him in the poop.
Sorry, dude.
Top of poop.
Give me some more cards. Oh, his one card was cool when it came out. Liliana, one of the original 5. She's a member of the Gatewatch. She is, I guess she's the last member of the original 5. We already got Jace. She's had so much story. She's got to be S tier.
Yeah, I can't imagine her not being S tier. She helped to kill Bolas. She was gonna sacrifice herself.
Yeah, she was one of the main factors in taking out Bolas.
Though she was also one of the main factors on Bolas being able to invade.
Kinda. I don't know. I feel like he could have just done it without her.
I mean, he doesn't really have the ability to control the zombies without her.
I mean, what do you have to do? You just plop them there.
Her necromancy.
Yeah, but they're already zombies. They're already functional and alive. Just plop them on the plane. What are they going to do? Not kill people? Are they going to direct traffic and like help old ladies cross the street?
Yeah, they're very nice zombies when they're not being controlled by Liliana.
Yeah, Liliana's had a bunch of plot. She killed her 4 demons, got controlled by Bolas, defied Bolas, helped a Gideon die, which is just, have to applaud that. Luca on every card in Ikoria was depicted as just a guy, but he's actually a homicidal psychopath.
Poop.
Bent on using monsters to kill people. I liked his story. I'd give him like D. It's a cool story. I want to see where that goes.
I don't care about Luca at all.
Let's put him below Jiang.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Nahiri was... Man, she'd be so much cooler if she was either dead or killed Soren, wouldn't she?
She's very vengeful against Soren, and her and Soren fought on War of the Spark.
No, I'm pretty sure they worked it out.
I don't think so.
I was told they did.
I don't think they
like off screen.
I don't know. I think that they fought and nobody won. And we don't know who won.
During the end of the world.
Yeah.
I don't understand what her deal is.
She's so pissed off at him.
But she doesn't ever do anything. And she's making the lithoform engine. I don't really even know what she's doing on Zendikar because that set, story-wise, bored the crap out of me. Too many Zendikars.
Yeah, give it a C.
C? All right. Bottom of C?
Yeah,
Sorry. Dak Faden is just rising in the ranks. Narset. She's the Parter of Veils. She died on Khan's Tarkir, and then the timeline was reset, so then she became a Planeswalker, and she has autism.
Yep. She's cool. I give her like a B. I don't think she's anything super special. She also has one of the best Planeswalkers for EDH, and Narset Parter of Veils.
A lot of power in her Planeswalkers. Notably, we haven't mentioned it, but it just so happens that, everything below Dak Faden has no power, and it sucks. Like, their cards are not good.
Yeah.
That's probably another reason Dak should be in C tier. His card is so great.
It is very good, yeah.
Nissa has kind of like replaced Garrick for a while as the de facto green Planeswalker. She has no character flaws. She can do whatever she wants, and she seems like she's one of the strongest Planeswalkers in existence.
She used to be racist.
She used to be racist, but you can't find that anymore.
Yeah, she's not racist anymore. So
I think Nissa's kind of like... Nissa actually reminds me of Rey from Star Wars.
It's just perfect.
She just doesn't do anything wrong.
I don't know. She does not do anything wrong because she was like ready to like beat Jace's butt.
What?
That's what she's like mad at Jace when she sees him with Nahiri.
Oh, but then no, she's chumming around with Nahiri.
Now she is? Well, that might be afterward. She did not like Nahiri's plan.
They
worked it out off screen.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. She's supposed to be with. We'll put her right next to Chandra. How cute is that?
That's pretty.
Oh.
No. Is Nissa decidedly male?
Can we put Gideon between them?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Boop. All right. Ob Nixilis spark ignited because he killed everyone on his entire plane. And then he got so terrified because he couldn't kill anybody anymore. So spark ignited. And that was traumatic for him. That's the coolest spark igniting story ever, but they didn't do anything with the character ever.
What a jerk. Just killed everybody. Also, he's not evil enough to have done that by like what he does elsewise.
Yeah, he does the "I'll get you, Gatewatch." He's like with Tezzeret and all those Dovin Bond.
He's like scaring He's like basically being a jerk to Dak Faden in the book. He's like, boo. Oh, gotcha, Dak. I'm going to kill you, Dak.
I mean, you remember in like Battle for Zendikar, there was that card where he ties them up and he and then he's like monologuing to them. What a joke.
In what world would Dak Faden not want Bolas to, or would not Dak Faden, sorry, rather Ob Nixilis not want Bolas to just win? He killed everyone on his plane. There's no advantage to that.
I just don't know. Ob Nixilis to me feels like poop tier.
I mean, he's poop tier.
He's got the coolest spark flipping story, but then in everything else,
Give him a D then.
All right, I'll put him like above Jiang, I guess. He doesn't have Minotaur daughters, so.
That's true. He doesn't have Minotaur daughters.
Oko.
The sexiest thief of crowns in the multiverse.
Which makes sense because he's a shapeshifter.
He is a shapeshifter.
We did not know.
Yeah, I learned that the other day.
If I could shapeshift, I'd be 10% sexier right now.
I would be,
at least.
Well, at least 100% more sexy.
Yeah, Oko is the bane of every format that's not Commander. But we're a Commander channel, so I don't really care.
He's very good in Commander, though.
He's really good. He's still one of the best Planeswalkers.
Yeah. His story is boring.
He stole Kenra's crown, turned him into an elk, and he ran away.
His power probably put him in like B. He's got a really powerful card.
Yeah, he's good. He's pretty good. We'll put him above Kaya.
He's kind of cool.
He's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing more of him. He was like a green-blue villain is interesting to me.
Yeah.
He's like apathetic and just wants to be a little tricky.
He's a thief of crowns, and he balances a knife on his finger.
Yeah, both of those things are kind of cool. Ral Zarek is gay.
That's true. Ral Zarek is a gay planeswalker, and they don't really do too much with it. It's interesting for any couple in Magic to have one that's a planeswalker and one that's not.
I can't really think of any other ones.
Is there any? Do any of them have significant others?
No, I feel like we would know about them.
Huh.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That makes me like it more. I like Ral. Ral's done nothing wrong. He's really witty. He's funny.
His cards are medium, though.
He's actually like done some stuff in the story.
A B or a C?
I'm on B. Below Narset.
Yeah, sure.
Good for you, Ral. Rowan Kenrith. Apparently, this was very jarring when I heard them for the first time on Arena. But Rowan and Will, who are brothers, extremely Scottish.
Yeah, extremely Scottish. I don't care about Rowan at all. I have no interest in this card. Little Red Riding Hood.
That's what they were going for, but they never even played into that. Because Will and Rowan were on the same card in Throne of Eldraine.
Yeah.
And they got their own cards in Battle Bond, which is in the future, hasn't happened yet, and I think that's real stupid.
Poop. I don't care about
I
don't care about Rowan at all.
Koth is probably the best poop tier we're going to get.
Yeah.
Saheeli Rai. She is so good with Filament. You don't even know.
I don't care about this card. This card is very boring to me. She's just... she had one good card for Standard.
Yep. And it was good because they broke it. I don't know. It wasn't even intentionally good. Because Chandra was made to sell packs. But honestly, I don't know if this is like a hot take, but I think Saheeli was kind of just made to say, like, to be the face of like the Indian plane. Mm-hmm. But then they didn't actually care about it at all.
She has no story.
Which is kind of stupid.
Her story is boring. We heard it before. I have her in poop tier. I don't care about her whatsoever.
She's kind of funny. I remember her being kind of funny, so we'll stick her above Kasmina. I don't know, but whatever. Stick her there.
Stick her above Bob.
She don't do much. Maybe that would change because I'd be down to see it. Samut was way cooler before she flipped into a planeswalker.
The stupidest thing about Samut is she had all these tragic events throughout her life that are absolutely ridiculously tragic that would cause a normal person's spark to ignite. But she's just so happy when she passes the trials that her spark ignites.
Oh yeah.
She's stupidly happy. Like, her best friend dies when she's a kid or something. There's like 3 events in her life that are like super tragic.
Probably, the trials are super traumatic. The trials are easily psychologically abusive.
I don't even know.
They have to be. You have to kill your friends.
Yeah, isn't Gideon's like dude getting drowned?
Right, that's on the card.
Cruel Reality?
Yep, Cruel Reality.
Yeah.
And start to finish too, where they're like, hey, and then he's like, I'm gonna kill you. All right, Samut sucks. Did I mention that Samut, as a planeswalker, gives double strike as a +1, deals 1 damage, and then Samut's sprint, she's really fast.
Yeah.
Scry 1. It's a red-green card.
That's all she does. She just Samut loves running fast.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because no other planeswalker from War of the Spark did that, where their minus was just their common card, and they just run out of ideas. What can Samut do? Cast Samut's sprint every turn.
She can run really fast and make others run
God,
really
this
fast.
card. Get out of here.
Poop.
Get absolute. Stick to the legendary creature. Sarkon. Sarkon was great until they kept making Sarkon cards after his arc was done.
Sarkon, yeah, he just kept getting more and more cards afterwards. He was the guy who brought back Ugin.
Yeah, he brought back Ugin. He time traveled. He did it. He did his thing. He was all over. He got 2 Planeswalker cards in cons, right? Just 2?
Yes. He got the 3-color one and the
red one.
Yes.
Right. I loved his transition. You know, this Sarkon, the Dragon Speaker, whatever that last one was. Not Dragon Speaker. What's his Teamer one called?
I don't know.
That guy should have been the last Sarkon. I don't want to see any more of him. And he should have died in War of the Spark.
No.
He has nothing to offer anyone ever.
He loves dragons.
Wow. And he has no master. He used to work for Bolas. Would have been great if he died stopping Bolas.
He could work for Ugin. That'd be cool. He likes
Well,
dragons.
they kind of wrote Ugin out of the story too, though.
Ugin's just hanging out with Bolas playing
checkers.
3D chess.
3D chess. Sarkon, great early and then not late.
I give him a C.
He did not finish strong, but he can get a C. He's better than Nahiri. Okay, he's better than Jaya. All right, he's alive. Sarah. Sarah's an old planeswalker.
Yeah, Sarah's an old planeswalker. I don't know much about the old lore and not enough to judge her, but I think she's probably Fraley's levels.
Well, I think her realm, she didn't sacrifice herself or anything. I think her realm kind of exploded.
I think that
she made her own plane, I think.
I think Urzah's a jerk. Urzah, I think Urzah led the Phyrexians to the plane to get them off of Dominaria.
I'm cool with
B.
Bottom of B.
Bottom of B, sure.
Yeah.
She's not gay like Relzeric.
Right, she's not quite as gay as Relzeric. Sorin Markov is very, very old. The first time I got to see him on Innistrad was awesome. And then after that, he was on Khans of Tarkir and was sad that Ugin was dead. But then that never happened, so he wasn't on Khans of Tarkir. And he wasn't sad that Ugin was dead, because Ugin wasn't dead. And then he got trapped in a rock by Nahiri, and they had a feud that never had any satisfying conclusion.
Yeah, that was sad. They had this huge fight, and she just put him in a rock.
He was part of the reason the Eldrazi destroyed Nahiri's home plane. And then she's like, okay, screw you. I'm going to bring Emrakul and destroy your home plane. Neither of them were mad enough or strong enough to kill the other one.
Well, he really wasn't the reason. He didn't know. The Hellvolt was preventing him from getting the message from Ugin.
Plus, even so, they're still, she wrecked his home plane. So there's got to be, they could work that out? If somebody comes to Earth and destroys Earth to the point that we have to rebuild, I don't know, I would probably try to kill them.
Yeah, Emrakul's trapped within the moon now. That's probably good. It's probably good to have an Eldrazi trapped in the moon on your plane.
Also, how long did it take them to rebuild Zendikar? A couple years? That's it?
They're fast.
What a joke. I want to give Nahiri so much less for how fast they rebuilt Zendikar, but it's not her fault. A for Sorin? All right.
Yeah.
He's old and he's powerful. And his Planeswalker cards are decent.
He made Avacyn.
Well, I was going to say he trapped the Eldrazi.
And made Avacyn.
Zat. I think he was one of the 9 Titans, and he went crazy, and Urzah killed him.
Yeah, he's a big jerk.
He's killed a couple Planeswalkers. I don't remember who they are. But he's an older... I'm kind of on, I
was on C.
I mean, I think if Sarah gets B, his card is way better. So he can get above Sarah.
Sure. But Sarah's, iconic. The name's so iconic.
It really is. Thanks, Sarah Angel.
Yeah, exactly.
Tamio. I was going to say Tamio hasn't done much. She actually trapped Emrakul in the moon.
Yeah.
She's one of the reasons that Innistrad is safe. And she's this humble...
She's not. Emrakul trapped Emrakul in the moon.
No, but Tamio did it. Emrakul let it happen.
Emrakul made her do it.
No, Tamio did it.
Tamio was going to do it. And then
she decided not to, right?
No, I don't know what. Tamio was gonna do it, and then Jace is like, "Wow, good job doing it. You did it." And she's like, "I didn't do it." She did.
She's one of the reasons Emrakul's trapped in the moon. She really pulled a lot of weight on Innistrad, and she has a book club. Tamio is adorable. She's such a mom.
I couldn't find her book club. I wanted to know who was in Tamio's book club.
We know Narset is.
Narset.
Somebody else from this list. Maybe
Nissa. I think Nissa was part of it.
Oh, maybe yeah.
At one point.
I want a set that's focused around Tamio's book club plane.
The Tamio's book club.
I like Tamio a lot, and her card is like 2 of her cards are pretty sweet.
And she's from
Kamigawa.
which is super cool.
Can we give her A?
She has bunny ears too.
Can we give her an A?
Sure.
Yay!
I give her a Tamio an A. I like Tamio.
Tamio's great. Teferi. Every Teferi card is not fun at all.
Yeah, but
they're all really good.
Teferi is incredibly good, incredibly strong.
He has not had a bad card.
And his story is really cool. I love how he starts off as he literally is on a card called Disruptive Student.
Yep. And he made a fart machine.
He was just like an annoying, like, jerk. He has a great arc. I mean, come on. He goes from being like literally a teenage like jerk to like a super powerful planeswalker that like
is humble.
Is humble. Yeah, incredibly humble.
And he makes a really big mistake. Well, kind of. Weirdly, this reminds me of like Doctor Who, where he's like the master of time, and then like he seals off his home world, and then like he can never access them again, and then the rest of his arc is like, I wish I could access my home place.
He's from Dominaria, right?
He phased out Zhalfir, and it hasn't phased back in yet.
Oh, he hasn't. It's
been a long turn.
It hasn't been Teferi's next upkeep.
Okay, Teferi's an A.
I was thinking S. I just can't fight it.
He's all right.
Good. Bottom of S.
Bottom of S, Teferi. Good job, buddy.
He's so good.
Oh, that S tier is stacked.
And he's so cool.
Teo. I like Teo. He's one of the main characters of War of the Spark. I liked that they kind of did this thing where Gideon was on his way out, and then Teo, they like Circle of Life it in the same book.
Yeah.
But then I want to see more Teo. I like the idea of a purely defensive planeswalker. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, he can make walls. That's what he can do.
Yeah, but I want to see more design. Like, there's so many cool things I feel like they can do.
Well, I was just saying, like, it's cool that he can like block stuff.
Yeah, also, it feels like unexplored design space.
Yeah. Also, it's weird to me because like, his arc is not great in the book because he goes from like he's horrible at this.
Yeah.
He's like the worst of the worst on his plane at making these walls. By the end of it, he's blocking a zombie god from hitting them.
Kefnet, right?
One of them tried to hit them like during the Niv Mizzet thing, and he's like,
I mean, I don't mind some quick development that they could have like. It'd be weird if he still sucked at the end. I would give Teo like a B.
Sure, B. I was C. C.
Top of C?
No, he's not above Nissa, Chandra, or Gideon.
Can he be? He's not above.
He's not.
Okay, okay. That joke was nice, but it's pissing me off that Gideon is high. Gideon's not better than Chandra.
Put him back.
He's not better than Chandra.
Put him back. He's in between them.
He's not better.
It doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Tezzeret, one of the I'll get you Gatewatch villains.
See, BC doesn't like Tezzeret, but I do like Tezzeret. I love that he just keeps. He's one of the like. What is it? Ethereum, right?
Yep.
He just keeps replacing his body parts with Ethereum, and he absorbed the planar bridge, which I don't know how that works, but it's
or when it happened.
Or don't know when that happened either, but it's interesting. I like Tezzeret personally. I think he'd be a fine bad guy by himself.
I think he's poised now to be a big bad, and I wouldn't mind seeing that as long as he dies.
Who's going after him?
They couldn't catch him, but Ral, Kaya, and there was another planeswalker, right?
No, Kaya had to go after Lily.
No, but I'm saying Ral and Kaya were some of the ones that had to go after people, but there was one more, wasn't there?
Yes. Who else? Vraska had to go after
Vraska, yeah. So I think Vraska was Dovin, and Ral, you said Kaya was Lily, so Ral must have... Yeah, Ral didn't do it.
Okay. So Ral was unable to catch Tezzeret.
So we're going to put him in C?
I had him in B.
B?
I think he's a good villain. I don't hate him. He is annoying though on
good, not great.
Arena. Yeah, he's like a Rail level.
All right, we'll put him here.
I'll get you Gatewatch.
I'll get you Tybalt, the meme lord himself. I think we can almost count his new planeswalker because he's already around.
His new planeswalker is so cool.
He's Loki. He's masquerading as Loki.
He's so cool. He's beyond cool. He has two sides to him. He's an expensive planeswalker on one side, but on the other side, he's this cheap card that can come out early. I love that card.
Yeah, that card's sweet. But we can, even like putting that aside mostly, Tybalt doesn't do much. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a meme. His first card was abysmally awful. Not that I don't hate that it exists. It was cool to explore that space, see what they could do. I love that Red and 6 and Tybalt are both 2-mana planeswalkers. Like, that's all. We have busted nonsense. Thank you, Tom Ross, for making a busted magic card instead of a normal one. And Tybalt, unplayable trash.
I have Tybalt in like C. I like Tybalt a lot.
Yeah, well, he's definitely coming into his own. He was in the Chandra comic. He's in Kaldheim. He's doing stuff. He's in War of the Spark. above Ashiok?
Sure.
He's done more than Ashiok. What has Ashiok done?
I like Tibble a lot. Tibble's sweet.
All right. Ugin, Spirit Dragon.
Wow. It's hard not to be S with this one. Ugin is incredibly powerful. He's so powerful. He's Ugin, or he's Nicol Bolas's brother.
Honestly, Ugin and Nicol Bolas, now that I'm thinking about it, they're like Urzah Mishra of Volume 2. Right? It's literally their brothers. They fight over everything. They cause like apocalyptic events.
Yeah, one's evil, one's good.
We just put him right here?
Yeah. I don't see how he's not.
He's the yang to Bolas's yin.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Urzah.
Also S tier. I mean, Urzah only gets on this list on a technicality of having a
card and being a planeswalker.
An uncard.
Yes.
He has Urzah's head.
Urzah's head is a planeswalker, and then he is a planeswalker with a card.
What is it? Urzah Headmaster?
Yeah, Academy Headmaster.
Yeah.
So Urzah, I think he's like bottom of S. I don't think he's not a good guy.
Well, that's why he's a good character.
Right. I guess he's a hero. He does heroic things, but he's not a good guy.
He'll do anything to protect Dominaria, including like sacrificing Sarah's realm.
That's a good way to say it. He'll do anything to say like he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's great though. I think Urzah is a good character.
Yeah, he went crazy, and then I like that he started the Guardian Project, and one of his like.
Not the Guardian Project.
Oh, what is it? Oh,
Lifeline.
The Lifeline Bloodline. Something?
Bloodline
Project, and then, God, Gerard ended up being the one that chopped his head off.
Yep, Gerard chopped his head off and offered it to
Super
Yarkon
cool.
to get handed back.
Super cool. Venser, the Sojourner. I don't know much about him. He's an old character. I think he's from Dominaria. And then he sacrificed himself. I think Karn has his spark. Is that right?
Yeah, Karn.
Karn lost his spark, and then he got Venser's, I think.
He gives Karn his spark to save him from the corruption.
Oh.
The Phyrexian corruption.
If we see Zombie Venser on New Phyrexia, chef's kiss.
I don't really care about Venser. I don't know.
No, I don't really care about him at all.
He's making a ship.
His card's cool, but we can put him below. I mean, he's below Koth, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty boring.
Scars of Mirrodin Planeswalkers did not fare so well.
Oh, shoot.
Vivian!
She doesn't give a damn about her bad reputation.
That was so stupid. Oh, my God. All right.
Vivian has no reputation.
She has no reputation. She has no arc. She doesn't do anything. She just... They made Ikoria and we're like, oh, Vivian lore? And they're like, no, Luca lore.
All right. So Vivian is like a D for me. I think she's fine, and I actually don't hate her, but there's nothing there, and her cards aren't very good.
Yeah, I just don't understand. She has all... Bolas killed a home plane of Scala or something, and then she's super pissed about it, and then she has... you see Vivian's Arcbow and War of the Spark, like, oh, is she going to do something? Is this what they were building up to? No. Is she even in the book?
Yes.
She's probably on the side doing whatever.
Yeah, she's there.
Vraska. Vraska was discriminated against during her entire life, and they did this weird ham-fisted race thing with it, where then like Jace and Vraska are together, and it was like the weirdest romance. Kind of cool, I guess.
It's so weird to me. I don't know. I don't know how things would go if like Gorgons existed, but it feels really strange.
It felt stupid. What's the movie Bright? Bright with Will Smith in it,
mm-hmm.
where there's like orcs, but the orcs not really orcs.
Yeah.
We're trying to. They're just.
It's a really bad allegory for racism.
It kind of it is, and it feels like they're talking to us like we're 5.
Yeah, Vraska's a C. I don't have a problem with her, and she's got some cool cards, especially for like standard.
She's probably one of the 20 main characters of the story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
The Wanderer. We don't know anything about the Wanderer, but that makes it cooler.
Yeah, the Wanderer doesn't even have a name. She's super cool. She appears to be female, but maybe not.
If you beat her up, she gets stronger. She had Gideon punch her in the face because she was running low on power.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that she is powered by being hit.
People thought the Wanderer was Elspeth. Not true. People thought the Wanderer was Emrakul. Maybe. I don't know. That'd be weird.
I don't want that to be true.
No, I would hope they can just have it be someone. I don't know. The Wanderer's not really a bad guy.
Yeah, I think the Wanderer's an A. I think it's just so interesting and cool to have a Planeswalker with just basically no identity that we don't know.
It's not. The character's not cool. Well, the character is cool. Has no lore. Card sucks in Commander. A tier.
A tier.
It's our tier list, okay?
Well, the thing is, it is so cool.
Less is more.
Yes, exactly. It's so cool because we don't know who this is. And also, I love the stupid like punch me so I can do something powerful.
One sentence makes her cooler than Koth, Venser, Rowan, Domri, Basri, Estrid, Calyx, Hotley, and Smoot. Will Kenrith. I imagine he's right next to Rowan.
Yep.
But his card's better, so I'll put him above Rowan.
Yeah, they're both boring. I don't care about these two.
People thought they were dating, but they're brother and sister, and then people still thought they were dating.
They're the incest twins.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say the I word.
I'll say it.
But, we're so deep into the video at this point, only the true fans are watching.
Yeah, the incest twins, Rowan and Will Kenrith.
Ooh. Incest, not a crime on Eldraine. Windgrace. He was one of the 9 Titans, too.
Yeah. I
also died to seal up a portal.
Yeah, I haven't put him with Sarah, and
I also like that he really doesn't like Urzah.
His card's really good, though, so maybe put him a little bit higher.
Oh, yeah, his card's great. Let's stick him above Aminatu, above Kaya.
Yeah, that's a perfect spot for him.
Good for you, Windgrace. Only 3 more. This one is Ren. Walks around, takes tree folk, hosts. Ren is a girl.
Ren is a girl. I did not know that till very recently. Ren is a girl. There's no defining features. I think that's why it's tough to tell. And the face looks very masculine.
Yes. If card design was a feature, I would put this in poop tier. This was a stupidly designed card, but it's very good, and it is still good in Commander.
Yeah, I think it's like an A.
I mean, like, lore and coolness is so lacking.
The lore, okay, B, because I think the lore is cool. I think
to me it's like exactly with Oko, except Oko has more story.
Sure, that's fair.
So like right there seems good. There's only a couple left. Xenoghost. I think Xenoghost is one of the most well done planeswalkers they've ever done.
Well done characters.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like his arc, beginning, end. I don't need to see him again because he was portrayed perfectly. He's completely awful person, and he's not a human. So bonus.
Super dead.
I mean, I don't know. I put Xenoghost in like A.
I was thinking more.
I think they handled it perfectly, and I'm so okay that he's dead.
Only if he's at the very bottom of A, I'll settle.
Very bottom of A. And I mean, his Planeswalker card is actually pretty good.
Below the Wanderer.
Last one is Moo Yan Ling. She does less than Jiang. They were in the Global Series, and she wasn't in War of the Spark. What? And then she was a Mythic Rare.
Poop.
Just poop.
There's nothing here.
There's just nothing here. Where's Jiang? Oh, Jiang's in D, so we'll stick her. That art's pretty good.
Below Samut. She's the worst.
She's not the worst.
She's the worst.
No.
Her cards are awful.
The art, I just can't. Samut and Samut's Sprint is definitely memey enough to be the worst.
I would put.
Her Planeswalker has no abilities.
Moo is terrible.
Moo's cool for being poop. That is our tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, why are you still watching?
Fair point. If you really like this channel, you can have the Patreon.com become a patron with all of our patrons. Special shout outs to them. They are the lifeblood of this channel.
Yes. I'm going to move my computer. There. Now you can see my glorious shirt.
BC loves that shirt.
It's peeling.
Might want to throw that one out.
I like this shirt. It's orange.
Get a new one.
Tidbit. Orange is my favorite color. You can go to the TCG player link in the description. I got a link for you. It'll probably link to like 4 Planeswalker, maybe the S tier Planeswalkers. And when it does, you can navigate from that to whatever cards you actually want to buy. Buy those and we get a kickback on the order. It really has helped us so much.
Yep, help support the channel. We already said Patreon. You can do that. I think we're at Tidbit about our lives.
Well, I was going to say we are making headway on Chance for Glory. It is still coming back because we've hit 100 patrons. We are running a test next week, and then we're going to reach out to our first set of celebrities and see if we can get it going, sometimes this month.
Yep. So this is going to be awesome. And hopefully, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and record 2 or 3 episodes and then start getting them out so we can make sure we have like 3 weeks in a row with it without missing a week.
Oh, do you want to do it? I was thinking we just do it monthly.
Oh, monthly?
It's another option.
It's a TV show. We got to do it weekly. It's a game show.
Okay, but if that's the case,
if we want Game Show Network to pick this up,
but this video is not coming out in January. If this is going to be like May, by the time we get 3 of these done,
we'll see.
But anyway, that's it.
Yep, that's it. Peace out, Trap Scout.